What's good, Josh? Your boy Jay Brown.
You've arrived.
To this football team and a few pulling up, man. And, just I'm nervous, man. Before I speak, man, I be nervous in the mud, you know what I'm saying? But, ultimately, I love to speak, you know what I'm saying? I love to do this. It makes me feel so good. So, yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. We're going to drop a video on that.
And we know y'all got practice, but clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. About the next 5 to 10 years, a lot of y'all are going to be done with the game of football. But the number one question is, what's the way that you can leave this game and have no regrets? Any of y'all got some answers? How do you leave this game and have no regrets about your football career? Nobody know? What you think? Okay, that's right. That's a good answer. Anybody else? No? Okay, it's cool. If y'all don't understand, that's fine. We're going to make it clear by the end of this conversation. So, y'all, I went to Crenshaw High School, City Defensive Player of the Year my senior year, recruited by USC, UCLA, Fresno State. I'm 5'8", 225, playing defensive end. I'm not talking about just getting letters passed to me. I'm talking about phone calls. We want to offer you to play nose guard, fullback. I was watching film on so-and-so, and I saw you playing, so I wanted to call and get you up here so I could meet you. It was real. But see, the reason why I wasn't able to accomplish my dreams in football is because I just didn't put in the work, y'all. Everybody say put in the work.
Put in the work.
Man, it's going to come down to y'all putting in the work. One day, it was a coach who spoke to me, right? He came up to me and he said, you know what? You got all the talent in the world, but the one thing that counts against you is that you're too short. And when people told me I was too short, I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to go and ball anyway, right? And then the second thing he said to me was, he said, see, my problem with you is that you just don't work hard enough. Then he went on to say, he said, my son was at his high school level. My son would wake up in the morning before school and put in work and train so he can get better. What did he do? He woke up before what? School. So a lot of y'all, it's about what you're doing at 5 and 6 in the morning when you wake up. A lot of y'all might be jumping on 2K, get on Call of Duty real quick, but are you putting in the work to get better? Like, that's the main thing, right? Now, he knew exactly what he was talking about because his son went to UCLA and got drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, D-tackle, just like me, right? So at the end of the day, it wasn't because I was too short, and it wasn't because of talent, y'all. It's about your work ethic. For years, I swear to you, for years, that conversation replayed in my mind, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I live to regret that. Why didn't I listen to him? Like, what if I went hard in the weight room? What if I trained like he told me to? What if I didn't take plays off? How many of y'all can say y'all take plays off out here? I'm glad you have. Come on, admit it. Hey, look, let me tell you something. I'm glad that y'all were able to admit that because, see, the key to getting better at anything is to first deal with acknowledgement. Like, a lot of us do stuff and we don't want to admit it. Like, I'm going to just run from the fact that I just did that. I'm going to run from the fact that I just lied. I'm going to run from the fact I didn't finish on my gas. Man, all that stuff catch up to you. I promise you that. One thing I want y'all to understand is you might be getting recruited, right? Coach come and see you right here. Coach going to go down to Lakewood, recruit the next guy, right? And guess what? The guy at Lakewood probably really be hitting the weight room. The guy at Lakewood probably really be doing his footwork and all that other studying film. Coaches always can see it. Y'all might not understand it, but the one thing I didn't know was because of time. Every coach out here can tell who really been putting in work. Every coach out here can tell who really been studying, like for real. You might not know it, but it's obvious. It's called wisdom. Through the years, it's wisdom. It's wisdom. We know it. Just like you know if somebody bullcrapping on you. Just like you know if somebody about to try to come around you. You know it. So never think that you're getting over on the coach. What I want y'all to do, and I want y'all to understand this is, you can always get better. How many of y'all feel like y'all can just put the pads on right now, you go out there and ball out, get you a pick six, get you some pancakes, some sack? How many of y'all feel like y'all can just put the pads on without putting in much work? Ain't nobody gonna raise their hand? None of y'all that confident within yourself? None of y'all that confident? Really? Man, I'm talking about this game time. Put on some pads. Let's go on the field right now. Okay, bet. How many of y'all think that y'all can get better? That's right. Clap it up for y'all. So I'm glad y'all know that. That's good awareness. That's real good awareness. One thing I want y'all to understand, don't depend on talent. Don't depend on that talent. Because at some point it's going to catch up to you. You might be the man in high school. How many of y'all actually seen some guys who was born in Pop Warner, got to high school, they wasn't the same? All the Pop Warner High School got to college and they wasn't the same. A lot of that stuff got to do with work ethic. Just work ethic. That's all you gotta have. If you want to play this game, you gotta have work ethic. That's how you can play this game for as long as you want to. So one thing I want y'all to understand: the number one way to have no regret when you play this game, because trust and believe me, if you don't, you're gonna have it, and you're gonna think about it. Just make sure you give it all you got every single day. What are you doing before practice in the morning? What are you doing after practice? What are you doing on the weekends? Are you putting in work to get better, or are you staying stagnant? I guarantee you it's gonna catch up to you. So y'all make sure y'all put in the work. I don't care what's going on in your life. If this is what you say you love to do, you gotta put in the work, because this is what you love to do. And like Nipsey Hussle said, to love something is to struggle for it. And y'all struggle all day long with this running gas, lifting weights, not knowing plays, messing up. It's a struggle. But if you love it, you do everything you gotta do to play this game for as long as you can, all right? Yes, all right, now I gotta ask some people, what was the message I just gave y'all? Let me get a backer. Let me get a skill position. Let me get a lineman. Somebody stand up. Come on, somebody stand up, man. Let me get a lineman. Let me get a lineman. Let's go, Marcus. All right, y'all. So I got it. What's up, Michael? What's your name, bro? Nice to meet you, Nate. Jay Brock. What's your name? Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you, Jay Brock. So I'm gonna ask y'all, man. What did I just tell y'all? What was the message that y'all got? One at a time. Why is that though? Get better than why though? At the end of what? At the end of your career, what don't we want to happen? No regrets. No regrets. That's right. I gotta give my boy a shirt. My boy a clapped up shirt, man. I got a 2X, boy. Man, put it on your wall, bro. Don't ever forget that shirt. All right, now what about you, bro? Exactly. Okay, that was nice. Now, what you think, man? Look at you with XL. You kind of big. You know what I'm saying? What about you, bro? That's right. Apply that to life. Hey, y'all, everybody up here clapping up for your guys up here, man. Y'all make sure y'all get everything y'all got, man. Good luck to y'all. Jay Brock, clap it up in LA, man. Good luck to y'all, man. Thank you. That's all. Good luck, man. Good luck to your thing, y'all. Oh, also, man, if y'all ever need some outside training, y'all make sure y'all tap in. Man, Array Athletics. Some of y'all know about him already.
Man, shit. All I gotta say is, as a trainer, first and foremost, y'all grades are important. The way you represent yourself is very important. That's on social media. That's in reality. That's when you at school. That's when you on the field. Like, NFL recruits watch 15 hours of how guys walk to the water cooler during good plays, during bad plays. So how you carry yourself is most important, right? I know training, working out, all those things help you get there, but none of that does you any good if you a fuck up, if you an asshole. Excuse my friend. At the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. You don't want to get that stigma, get that tag. So if you are working, you are training, you are going to practice, you are going to school, how you clock in, how you prepare for those things says a lot about you. It ain't just coming here to run, coach say so, coach say so. You're not going to the weight room just because you have to. Like, these things go into what he's talking about, to the no regret factor. At the end of the day, put time into yourself, put time into your movement, make sure y'all stretching, drinking water, stay out of trouble, bro. Don't do no dumb shit, bro.
That's it. That's all. Clap it up.
At the end of what? At the end of your career, what don't we want to happen? No regrets. No regrets. That's right. I gotta give my boy a shirt. Give my boy a clap. Ain't fitting?
JD got a 2X.
He ain't no 2X. No, he ain't no 2X.
He say
That's another thing you're gonna regret. Damn, if we would have just kept each other up. Why was we complaining? We had the opportunity to make history, and we blew it. Don't do that to yourself. Every chance you get on this field, I'm finna ball with my brothers again, straight up. I'm finna ball with my brothers again. Everybody say I'm finna ball with my brothers again. I'm finna ball with my brothers again every single time. Y'all on whatever personal issues y'all got, y'all work it out, do what y'all gotta do. But at the end of the day, it's about serving this team. You feel me? I can't eat without you. We can't eat without you. You feel what I'm saying? If I get the ball, we losing. We losing. So y'all make sure y'all have each other back out here on the real. Because like he said, when life comes full circle, you never know who you're going to need or who you're going to run into in your life. And it's going to go long after this. This is a brotherhood right here y'all got for the rest of y'all life. Straight like that.
Right? That's the best team in Southern California playing the best team in Northern California.
Yeah, that was before all these different teams playing. It was like the one.
Yeah,
one
the one and only. Do you understand that? So I say that to say this. The same way Crenshaw was in a position to play for a state championship, that's like us in a position to play Bosco in a state championship. That's equivalent to how the levels they think it is. City versus fucking top CIF. They done won, I don't know how many championships they won prior to y'all.
Like 7 or 8.
7, 8 state championships.
Yeah, they went
straight.
like
But they wasn't even letting no city schools in, though. They were just overlooking it.
They'll snatch you from it. All right, all that little stuff will hurt you and hinder us from being able to play for a championship. The beauty about it now, you play the division, whatever you in, it's all the division get a chance to play. Back when he played, it was just shit. It's one division that's gonna get there. The best team in the Southern, the South versus the North, and they weren't even expecting them to get there. They always been Long Beach Poly. They always been the Southern representing us down here, but they got there.
And was winning.
So we just got through finishing speaking at the high school. Me and my boy Donnie Bills. Shout out Coach Boo. Shout out Coach D. You know, all the other coaches that was there. And passed out some Clap It Up LA shirts, you know, for a couple of guys who got the message and what I was saying, man. Because I know a lot of y'all, man, I never got to see myself at my best in my football career. And it's just because I didn't work hard enough, you know. So, you know, the main thing is to help these kids, you know, understand the reasoning behind you giving it everything you got and leaving it on the field. It's not because you're just supposed to do that, but because if you don't do that, you live to regret it. You live to regret anything that you didn't go all out on, you know, or I mean, you think about it and like, dang, if I could do it all over again. So, you know, man, we chopped some real good game, man, on the real. And, man, I'm looking forward to the next time I get to speak, you know, have some more shirts to pass out. Man, that's what it's all about, you know, making sure that, you know, we able to help the next generation, man, for real, and help generations after that generation. Because on the real, man, I love doing what I do. I love speaking. You know what I'm saying? I love doing advertisement, man. Everything I do, I love. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just to be able to make your living doing the things that you love to do, man, it's beautiful. You know, it's a hustle. You know, so it's more than likely a risk that you got to take. But, man, if you feel that, you know, you feel the need to do something, man, do it. You know, that could very much so be your purpose in life. So, man, we just chopped game with them. I'm about to edit it up a little bit, post a little, you know, post clips, things like that, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Till next time, we out.